Hello, it's a dark episode for October the 1st, 2021. I didn't bother to do my October goals today. I'm going to probably save that for the weekend, which is probably not wise, and I should just do it tomorrow, which is Saturday. So, you know, my weekend Sunday and Monday, so maybe it's I will get to it. Um, yeah, yeah. I picked something else to read, not just kind of placeholder Percy Shelley poems, which was very placeholdy, I felt. Um, by another poet, a Canadian poet, but I'm gonna pick her Legends of Vancouver, Pauline Johnson, um, which will be interesting. Will be interesting to hear. Um, well, I haven't actually gotten to them yet, so it'll be good to actually see how they are, if they're okay, and how much they feed into kind of romantic native stuff, or how much they subvert that, and how much Pauline Johnson was interested in subverting that or playing to her white audience, which is, I guess, who she's going with. There's definitely a complex thing with Pauline Johnson here, which will be interesting in itself to explore. Um, Along the same lines, I'm I've done a bit more kind of watching and reading on on Métis people, um, which is another one of those complicated, maybe not complicated questions of like, who are the Métis? And I mean, the Métis of the Red River, who've been kind of struggling with stuff for hundreds of years, since before Canada was founded, and had an identity before that point, would say that they are the Métis. And then there's a lot of the people who have arisen with various court cases that the original Métis won, and what they are, and do they have a distinct culture? Are they a distinct people? There's definitely something of the Red River, the Manitoba, kind of a certain kind of a core thing of Métis, um, in those provinces, who who would say, they are Métis. They form, it's ethnogenesis, that they've created. They're a separate and distinct people from European colonists, white settler, and the native peoples of that were here before Canada was created. That they were something new, and that just because that does not mean someone who is of just simply mixed race is that. There is a culture, there's a language, um, all that. And I don't know where Sherry Dimeline is involved in that, she being of the Ontario Métis, and it'll be interesting to. There's a video or something about that on the Ontario Métis, which I'd be interested in listening to and more about. This seems to be one of these complex questions, and there's a certain sense of like, you're colonizing our culture by saying, oh, I happen to have a little bit of native blood, therefore I'm Métis. It's like, no, that doesn't seem to be what the original Métis people are saying, and I think they should be the ones who get to have the actual say on that. But then again, I'm just some fucking white guy, so what the fuck do I know? I can only observe that one group says this and another group says that. So, you know, uh, interesting, interesting, and complex, and thorny, and just, who knows? Who knows? It's just, you've. I think it's one of those things where, the closer you look, the more interesting and complex and rich something becomes, not simple and not easy, and that's a good thing. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna leave it there. More videos later.